Hello students, I'd like to introduce to you the new LDS Seminaries and Institutes app to help you through your progress in seminary towards graduation and as well as an institute. Go ahead and go to Google Play or go to iTunes and type in LDS Seminary and Institute as you see here. The app should look like this one here, and go ahead and download it. Mine is downloaded. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And when you come to this point, it'll ask for your LDS account username or password. Now, hopefully you remember both of those. If you do not, go to this website, ldsaccount.lds.org. Go there and you can recover either your username or your password. If you have created one before and tied it to your membership, do not create a new one. Please go through the steps of recovering your username and password, and that will be the best thing to do. The two pieces of information that you need are number one, your birth date, which I hope you remember, and number two, your membership record number. Your membership record number can be found on LDS Tools. Your parents can find it under your own membership information, or a member of the bishopric have access to that to give you your membership record number. If you've never created one before, you'll need both of those pieces of information as well. So go ahead and go through that first before you move on. You need to make sure that your LDS account is tied to your membership, which then can tie to your seminary account. I'm going to go ahead and log in here with a student account. So once you log in, it will bring you to this page. What this is telling you is you can switch from seminary to institute when you switch that roles. If you click on settings there, you can go ahead and switch between those particular roles. I'm going to go ahead and touch on Get Started. So it should bring you to this page here. This page is the same for both students and parents. First, we see readings. Let's look at that. Here in readings, your teacher has put in the different checkpoints along the semester to help you keep caught up so that you can complete the reading for both semesters towards graduation. Once you have read the introduction and Doctrine and Covenants section 1, you can go ahead and check that off. And so on as you complete the readings. So at least once a week, make sure you're logging in here and marking off readings. Parents can go ahead and log in and see where their students are at as well with regard to readings. Under attendance here, let's go ahead and click on that. That exclamation point means I have fallen under the credit threshold. So I'm going to go ahead and touch on that. And in this case, I'm at 67%. I need to be above 75%, so I need to do some makeup work. So I can touch on my days absent here, and it brings me to this page where it shows me the makeup work that I need to do to make up for what was done in class. If there is no information here, you're going to have to visit with your teacher as to what your makeup work should be. You can find this makeup work in particular in the Home Study Seminary Guide for the Doctrine and Covenants that can be found in the Gospel Library app. You can complete that assignment, Unit 1, Day 1, and then turn that into your teacher to complete that makeup work. Back here on this page, we see there's no assessment score. That's because an assessment hasn't been taken yet. Down below here are some class details, where you're taking seminary and who your teacher is. Looking at the bottom here, first we see graduation. Let's touch on it. Under graduation, in this case, this person is a junior, and so they're in their third year of seminary. The check marks next to Book of Mormon and New Testament indicate that they have received credit for both of those years. All of their reading, attendance, and assessment is taken care of for those. If you see an exclamation point here, it means you're missing something, so you do not have credit for that particular year. That's why you have your teacher's name right there next to questions, so that you can ask them particular questions related to how you can get credit. Let's go ahead and go to Profile. So the first thing, it will bring you to your seminary information, where you take it, who's in charge of your classes, and who your current teacher is. I'm going to go ahead and touch on Family Contact. Now, under Student Contact, there is no information here listed. The parent information of this particular student have been grayed out. Students can hit Edit, and they can choose the type of method they'd like to be contacted by, be it text message or email. And so this merely allows the students to receive a text message or an email when the teacher chooses to send a message to the student information system. I'm not going to put one in right now. So here it has parents contact here, and students cannot modify parental contact. Parents can, when they log into this particular part of the app, they can modify their personal contact. That's a brief overview of the student view of the LDS Seminaries and Institutes app. Please download it and start using it to have a successful seminary year.